The woman threw a shoe from 600 meters above the ground. She was desperate for the man below to notice them, but when the shoe hit the ground, it made nothing more than a dull thud, and the man didn't even look up. With her last chance disappearing, the woman took off her other shoe and threw it as far as she could. This time, the shoe slammed into the metal tower. The loud impact finally caught the man's attention. He walked over, picked up the climbing shoe, and looked completely confused. But even after looking around, he never noticed the two women trapped 600 meters above him. Then he threw the shoe away and walked off. Watching him leave, the woman immediately grabbed the flare gun. She was ready to call for help, but her friend stopped her. It was still daytime. The signal flare would be almost impossible to see. She looked through the binoculars and realized the man wasn't leaving. He was planning to stay nearby overnight. They decided to wait until dark. That was their best chance, but the waiting was torture. They had already been trapped all day. No water, no food. They could only watch the man eating and drinking below. Finally, night arrived. They fired the flare into the sky. A red light exploded across the darkness. The man finally saw them. The two women were overwhelmed with excitement because they thought rescue was finally coming. But the next moment, the man did something that destroyed all their hope. They didn't come to the tower to save them. Instead, they smashed open their car and drove away with the only way they could escape. Standing 600 meters above the ground, they could only watch their last hope disappear. The next day, to survive, the friend decided to risk everything and retrieve the backpack below. Inside were water and a drone, but the rope wasn't long enough. The woman desperately tried to stop her, but her friend knew they had no other choice. She climbed outside the platform and slowly moved down the tower. Soon, the rope reached its limit, but the backpack was still out of reach. She stretched her body as far as she could, trying to grab it, but failed again and again. Then she made a crazy decision. She removed her safety protection, holding onto the rope with only one hand. Her entire body was left hanging 600 meters in the air. To get closer, she started swinging her body back and forth. Using the momentum, she swung toward the platform beside her. Then, she let go and jumped. The woman watching from above was completely terrified. Luckily, her friend landed safely and finally grabbed the backpack. She opened the bottle and took the first drink they had in hours. But the danger wasn't over. The real question was, how could she get back to the tower? As she tried to return, the platform suddenly shifted, and she almost fell into the abyss. The wind grew stronger. The rope kept swinging wildly. She was only inches away, but she still couldn't grab it. Just when she was about to give up, she came up with one final idea, using the selfie stick to extend her reach. Once, twice, again and again, the backpack finally hooked onto the rope. She grabbed the chance and jumped. Her hand caught the only thing that could save her. She climbed back up with all her strength, finally returning to the safety of the platform. But just when they thought they were safe, the real nightmare was only beginning.